April 2022. Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. 2:47 p.m. Lisa Marie Presley walks through her father's bedroom, the same room she's walked through 1,000 times. But today is different. Renovations. The house needs work. 45 years aware. 45 years of tourists. 45 years of memories. The construction crew left an hour ago. She came to check their progress. Alone. Always alone in this room. She stands at the doorway. Black dress. Dark sunglasses, even inside. Her hand on the doorframe. The same doorframe her father touched. August 16th, 1977. His last day alive. The room looks different. Furniture moved. Carpet rolled back. Walls exposed. Parts of the ceiling open. Lisa Marie steps inside. Her heels click on the hardwood. A sound this room hasn't heard in decades. The carpet always muffled everything. Kept secrets quiet. She walks to the window, the one facing the front lawn. Meditation garden visible in the distance. Her father's grave. Her grandmother's grave. Her grandfather's grave. Soon hers too. She doesn't say it out loud. But she knows. Everyone dies eventually. She turns back to the room. Something catches her eye. The nightstand, moved 3 feet from its usual spot. Behind it, a gap between the wall and the built-in bookshelf. A gap that shouldn't be there. A gap the carpet always covered. Lisa Marie kneels down. Her knees hit the hard floor. No carpet to cushion the fall. She peers into the darkness. Something white, wedged deep in the gap, pressed against the wall. Her heart pounds. Not curiosity. Dread. She reaches in. Her arm disappears into the gap. Shoulder pressed against the wall. Fingers stretching. Straining. She feels it. Paper. Old paper. Dry. Brittle. She pulls. Gently. It doesn't tear. Slides out intact. An envelope. Yellow with age. No address. No postage. Just one word written on the front. Yisa. Her childhood nickname. The name only her father used. The name she hasn't heard in 45 years. Lisa Marie's hands shake. The envelope trembles between her fingers. She knows this handwriting. Loopy. Rushed. The way her father wrote when emotional. She stands up, walks to the bed, sits on the edge. The same spot her father died. The envelope isn't sealed. The flap tucked in, not glued. She opens it, pulls out the contents. A letter. 2 pages. Yellow legal pad paper. Blue ink. Her father's handwriting. And a photograph. Polaroid. Her and Elvis. She's 9 years old. December 1977. 4 months after his death. Wait, that's impossible. Lisa Marie looks at the photo again. The date stamp in the corner. December 1977. But Elvis died in August. Her hands shake harder. The photo falls. Lands face up on the bed. She looks at the letter. Reads the first line. My darling Yisa, if you're reading this, I'm already gone. What happens in the next 17 minutes will shatter everything Lisa Marie thought she knew about her father's final days. Here's the story. The letter is dated August 15th, 1977. 1 day before Elvis died. 11:43 p.m. Written in this room. In this bed. Lisa Marie's eyes skim the words. Each sentence a knife. Each word a wound. I know what tomorrow brings. I've known for 3 weeks. Dr. Nick doesn't know I know. Nobody knows I know. But I do. She stops reading. Looks up. The room spins. Her father knew. He knew he was dying. He knew the exact day. How? She keeps reading. I had a dream on July 26th. Mama came to me. Not like the other dreams. This was different. She took my hand. She told me the date. August 16th, 1977. She said I had 21 days left. I counted. She was right. Lisa Marie's throat tightens. Gladys Presley, Elvis's mother, died in 1958. The letter continues. I didn't tell anyone. How could I? They'd think I was crazy. More drugs. More delusions. But I know what I saw. I know what Mama told me. And I believe her. Lisa Marie stands up. paces a room, the letter clutched in her hand. She walks to the window, looks out at Meditation Garden. Her father's grave, her grandmother's grave. They're together now, have been for 45 years. She returns to the bed, sits down, keeps reading. Yisa, you're only 9 years old. Too young to understand. Too young to lose your daddy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I can't change what's coming. Tears form behind her sunglasses. She doesn't remove them. Lets the tears fall behind the dark lenses. I want you to know something. Everything I did for you. Every show, every movie, every record. All of it was so you could have a better life than I had. So you'd never be poor, never be hungry, never be nothing. Lisa Marie's hands crumple the page. She smooths it out, keeps reading. But I failed you in other ways. I wasn't there enough. Too many tours. Too much Vegas. Too much Hollywood. I chose fame over family. And now I'm out of time to fix it. Quick thought. Have you ever wished you could tell someone you love them one more time before they died? Drop a comment. The letter goes on. There's something I need you to know. Something I never told anyone. Something I buried deep. But you deserve the truth. Lisa Marie's breath catches. Her hands grip the paper tighter. The night before I left for the Army in 1958, Mama took me aside. We sat in the kitchen. Just the two of us. She was sick. I didn't know how sick. Nobody did. But she knew. The handwriting gets messier here. Like Elvis was writing faster. Or shaking. Or both. Mama said, Elvis, I won't be here when you get back. I told her not to talk like that. She said, listen to me. When I'm gone, promise me something. Promise you'll find what makes you happy, not what makes others happy. You. I promised. But I lied. Lisa Marie stops reading. Looks at the photo again. Her and Elvis. December 1977. But that's impossible. She picks up the photo. Studies it closer. The background is Graceland. The living room. Christmas decorations. A tree in the corner. She's wearing a red dress. Elvis is wearing his white suit. The one from the Aloha from Hawaii concert. January 1973. She flips the photo over. Writing on the back. Her father's handwriting. For Yisa, Merry Christmas 1977. Love, always, Daddy. Lisa Marie's mind races. This photo didn't exist 4 months ago. Her father died in August. This is December. She looks at the letter again. Searches for an explanation. I'm writing this on August 15th. I have 12 hours left. Midnight to noon tomorrow. Then it ends. I've made arrangements. You'll find them when the time is right. Arrangements. What arrangements? Lisa Marie keeps reading. In the closet, third shelf on the top, behind the shoe boxes, there's a package. Open it on Christmas 1977. Not before. I've paid someone to make sure you get it. Someone trustworthy. Someone who loves you. Lisa Marie's heart stops. The photo. The Christmas photo. It's from the package. But how? She stands up, walks to the closet, opens the door. The closet is empty. Renovations. Everything moved out. She runs downstairs. Her heels click on the stairs. Echo through the empty house. She finds a house manager's office. Bursts through the door. The manager looks up, startled. Where are my father's belongings? Lisa Marie's voice cracks. From his bedroom. Where are they? The manager stands. Storage. Building B. Everything's cataloged. Lisa Marie doesn't wait. Runs out the door. Across the lawn. To the storage building. She unlocks the door. Flips on the lights. Boxes everywhere. Hundreds of them. She tears through them. Rips open lids. Throws contents on the floor. Shoes. Clothes. Books. Records. Nothing. She keeps searching. Then she sees it. A box in the corner. Labeled closet. Third shelf. She pulls it down. Opens it. Inside, shoe boxes. She removes them one by one. At the bottom, a package. Wrapped in brown paper. Tied with string. A note attached. For Lisa Marie Presley. To be open Christmas 1977. Lisa Marie's hands shake so hard she can barely hold it. She unties the string. Tears off the paper. Inside, a metal box. Locked. A key taped to the lid. She unlocks it. Opens it. Inside, the photograph. A cassette tape. Another letter. She picks up the cassette. Label on the front. For Yisa. Christmas 1977. Her father's handwriting. Lisa Marie runs back to the house. To the museum section. Finds an old cassette player. One from the 1970s. She inserts the tape. Presses play. Static. Then her father's voice. Merry Christmas, Yisa. It's Daddy. Lisa Marie collapses to the floor. The voice she hasn't heard in 45 years. Not on a record. Not in a movie. Just him. Just her father. I know you're probably confused right now. You found this package like I told you to. Good girl. Always listen to your daddy. His voice cracks. Like he's crying. I'm recording this on August 14th, 1977. 2 days before I die. I know what you're thinking. How do I know? I told you in the letter. Mama came to me. She told me everything. A pause on the tape. Sound of Elvis breathing. Heavily. Like he's in pain. I've made arrangements. After I die, a friend will take you to a photographer. He'll set up the shot to look like I'm there. Then he'll add me to the photo later. Technology is amazing, Yisa. By the time you're old enough to understand, it'll be even better. Lisa Marie's mind reels. Photoshop, before Photoshop existed. Her father predicting the future. I wanted you to have this. A Christmas with me. Even though I won't be there. I wanted you to see me smiling. See me happy. See me with you. One last time. The tape continues. There's more in the box. A letter. Read it when you're older. When you have kids of your own. You'll understand then. Lisa Marie picks up the second letter. Unfolds it. Starts reading. My darling Yisa, by the time you read this, you'll have children. You'll understand what it means to love someone more than yourself. To want to protect them from everything. Even from yourself. The letter goes on for 3 pages. Every word a confession. Every sentence a regret. Elvis writes about his mistakes. The drugs. The women. The ego. The paranoia. He writes about his fears. That Lisa Marie would end up like him. Famous but lonely. Rich but empty. Loved by millions but understood by none. He writes about his hopes. That she'd find real love. Real happiness. Real peace. Don't make my mistakes, Yisa. Don't let fame consume you. Don't let others define you. Don't lose yourself trying to be what everyone expects. Be you. Just you. That's enough. The letter ends with a prayer. Lord, watch over my baby girl. Keep her safe. Keep her strong. Keep her true. And when her time comes, bring her home to me. We'll sing together in heaven, just like we did on earth. Lisa Marie folds the letter, places it back in the box. The cassette tape still plays. Her father's voice fills the room. One more thing, Yisa, that photo. Look at it closely. Really look at it. I had something hidden in it. Something just for you. Lisa Marie picks up the photograph. Studies it. The background. The Christmas tree. The ornaments. One ornament catches her eye. Gold. Shaped like a heart. Something engraved on it. She finds a magnifying glass. Looks closer. The engraving reads, E+Y forever. Elvis and Yisa. Forever. Lisa Marie drops the magnifying glass. Clutches the photo to her chest. Sobs. Not quiet tears. Deep, wrenching sobs. 45 years of grief. 45 years of questions. 45 years of longing. All released at once. The tape continues. I love you, Yisa. More than life itself. More than fame. More than anything. You are my greatest accomplishment. Not the music. Not the movies. You, my beautiful baby girl. Elvis's voice breaks. He's crying now. Goodbye, sweetheart. Until we meet again. Daddy loves you. Forever and always. Static. The tape ends. Lisa Marie sits on the floor, surrounded by her father's final gifts. The letters. The photo. The tape. Things he created knowing he'd be dead. Things he hid for her to find. Things he planned with precision. She thinks back to Christmas 1977, 4 months after Elvis died. She was devastated. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, couldn't stop crying. Then a stranger came to Graceland, said he was a photographer, said Elvis had hired him before he died, said he wanted to take a photo of Lisa Marie. For Christmas, Priscilla was suspicious, but the man had documentation. A contract signed by Elvis, dated August 13th, 1977. They agreed. Lisa Marie put on a red dress, stood in the living room. The man set up the shot, took the photo. 2 weeks later, the photo arrived. Lisa Marie and Elvis, together for Christmas. Priscilla cried. Lisa Marie cried. Everyone cried. They thought it was Elvis's last gift, arranged before his death. They were right, but they didn't know the whole truth. Lisa Marie looks at the photo now, 45 years later, finally understanding. Her father didn't just arrange a photo. He arranged everything. The letter hidden in the wall, the package in the closet, the tape recorded days before his death. He orchestrated it all. A posthumous gift, a final message, a lasting connection. Lisa Marie stands up, walks back to her father's bedroom, sits on the bed. She looks around the room, sees it differently now. This isn't just the room where Elvis died. It's the room where he prepared to die, where he wrote letters, recorded tapes, made arrangements, where he said goodbye. She picks up the first letter again, the one from the wall, reads the final paragraph. Lisa, death isn't the end. It's just a transition. Mama taught me that. I believe it now more than ever. I'll be watching over you. Every day, every moment, every choice you make. I'll be there. You won't see me, but you'll feel me in the music, in the memories, in the love. Lisa Marie folds the letter, places it back in the envelope. She looks at the photograph one more time. Her and her father, together forever, even in death. The room is quiet now. No construction noise. No tourists. No staff. Just Lisa Marie and memories. She thinks about her father's final days. How lonely he must have been. How scared, knowing death was coming. Unable to stop it, but he didn't wallow. Didn't give up. Didn't despair. He prepared. Made arrangements. Left gifts. He turned his death into one final act of love. Lisa Marie stands up, walks to the window, looks out at Meditation Garden, her father's grave. She visits it often, sometimes daily, but she's never told him about finding the letters, never mentioned the photo, never played the tape. Maybe it's time. She gathers the letters, the photograph, the tape, carries them downstairs, out the front door, across the lawn, to Meditation Garden. She kneels at her father's grave, places the items on the ground. Elvis Aaron Presley, January 8th, 1935 to August 16th, 1977. He became a living legend. Lisa Marie touches the headstone, cold marble under her fingers. Thank you, Daddy, for everything, for the music, for the memories, for the love, but most of all, for these final gifts, for showing me that death doesn't end love. It just changes its form. She stands up, looks at the inscription, a living legend. She thinks about that phrase. What makes a legend? The music? The fame? The impact? Or something deeper? The ability to love beyond death, to plan for those left behind, to create meaning from mortality. Her father did that in his final days, in his final hours. He didn't think of himself. He thought of her. That's what makes a legend. Not the number of records sold, not the screaming fans, not the movie contracts, the willingness to sacrifice, to give, to love, even when dying. Lisa Marie walks back to the house, the letters safe in her arms, the photo in her pocket, the tape in her purse. She'll keep them private, hidden, sacred. These are hers, not for museums, not for fans, not for the world, just for her. A final connection to her father, a secret they share. Even now, even 45 years later, April 2022, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. Lisa Marie Presley returns to her father's bedroom. The renovations continue tomorrow. The carpet will be replaced. The walls will be repaired. The gap will be filled. But the letter will be gone. Already found. Already read. Already cherished. She sits on the bed one more time. Closes her eyes. Feels her father's presence. Not a ghost. Not a spirit. Just love. Pure. Unconditional. Eternal. Thank you, Daddy. I love you too. Forever and always. She stands up, walks to the door, turns off the light. The room falls into darkness. But it doesn't feel empty anymore. It feels full of love, of memory, of hope. Lisa Marie closes the door, walks downstairs, out of Graceland, into her car, drives away. In her purse, the letters, the photograph, the tape, her father's final gifts, his lasting legacy, not to the world, but to her, his Yisa, his baby girl, forever. 8 months later, January 2023, Lisa Marie Presley died suddenly. She was 54 years old, the same age her father was when he died. She was buried at Graceland, next to her father, in Meditation Garden. At her funeral, her daughter Riley Keough spoke. She held a photograph, the Christmas photo from 1977, Lisa Marie and Elvis. She told the story, how her mother found it, what it meant to her, how it sustained her through dark times. She played the cassette tape. Elvis's voice filled the chapel. I love you, Yisa, forever and always. Not a dry eye remained. After the funeral, Riley took the letters, the photograph, the tape. She placed them in a vault at Graceland, protected, preserved, not for display, but for future generations, for Lisa Marie's grandchildren, for Elvis's great-grandchildren, a legacy of love, passed down through time. The letters remain sealed, the photograph stored safely, the tape preserved, waiting for the day when another Presley child needs them, when another grandchild searches for connection, when another generation seeks to understand. The love Elvis Presley had for his daughter didn't die with him. It didn't die with her. It lives on, in words written on yellow legal paper, in a photograph taken 4 months after death, in a voice recorded 2 days before the end. That's immortality. Not fame, not fortune, not records sold. Love, pure love, unconditional love, eternal love, the kind of love that plans for after you're gone, that thinks of others before yourself, that sacrifices comfort for connection. Elvis Presley gave the world music, but he gave his daughter something more. He gave her proof that love transcends death, that fathers never truly leave, that goodbye is never final. That's the real story, not the drugs, not the decline, not the tragedy, the love. Quick thought. Have you ever found something from someone you lost that made you feel like they were still with you? Drop a comment. Today, Graceland receives 600,000 visitors a year. They come for the music, the jumpsuits, the cars, the mansion, but they don't know about the letters, the photograph, the tape. Those belong to family, to the Presleys, to those who shared his blood and his love. The renovation of Elvis's bedroom finished in May 2022. The gap in the wall was filled, the carpet replaced, the furniture returned. No one but Lisa Marie knew what was hidden there for 45 years. No one but her family knows now, and that's how it should be. Some things are meant to be private. Some gifts are meant for one person. Some love is meant to be sacred. Elvis understood that. Even dying, he understood. That's what separates the great from the legendary. The willingness to be vulnerable, to be real, to be human, not the perfect image, not the manufactured persona, not the carefully curated legacy. The raw, honest, imperfect love of a father for his daughter. That's what those letters reveal. That's what that photograph shows. That's what that tape captures. The real Elvis Presley, not the king of rock and roll, not the movie star, not the Vegas performer, just a father, scared of dying, worried about his daughter, desperate to leave her something meaningful. And he did. He left her more than money, more than property, more than fame. He left her love, immortalized in letters, captured on tape, frozen in a photograph. That's the legacy. 45 years after his death, Elvis Presley still speaks, still comforts, still loves, through words on yellowed paper, through a voice on magnetic tape, through an image on Polaroid film. He's still there, still present, still dad. That's immortality. Not monuments, not museums, not memorabilia. Love. Love that survives death. Love that transcends time. Love that endures forever. That's what Lisa Marie discovered in that gap in the wall. Not just a letter, but proof. Proof that her father never left. Proof that love never dies. Proof that goodbye is never really goodbye. It's just until we meet again. And now Lisa Marie has met her father again. In heaven. In eternity. In the place where love lives forever. They're together now. Father and daughter. Elvis and Yisa. Singing together. Laughing together. Loving together. Forever. The letters remain. The photograph endures. The tape survives. Waiting for the next generation. The next Presley child who needs reassurance. The next heart that needs healing. Because that's what Elvis's final gift truly was. Not just for Lisa Marie. For all his descendants. For all time. A reminder that love never ends. That fathers never truly leave. That family is forever. And unfortunately, they don't make men like Elvis Presley anymore.